Hi and welcome to Happy Fisherman Adventures.
I hope, I dream, I wish to catch a big fish, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman.
Are you kidding me?
Today's episode is all about tuna fever. Over the Easter break, we decided to go to Portland for 5 days, and what an amazing place it is.
It's actually the bluefin tuna capital of Australia, and it's just packed with fish at the moment. They're a bit scattered, so it's not in one place. We found them one day. Actually, first day we fished Port Fairy. We found them in one spot, then the very next day we found them somewhere else. But if you just get some signs like birds, other dolphins, even we got them where the dolphins were and all that sort of stuff. We saw big whales, so you might hook up and you might get lucky. So let's just watch the first video. Since we just got this boat, I had to quickly do some maintenance. This time I had to install the Riblaser mounts that I got from CH Marine to be able to film our adventure. Then, before you know, we were on our way to Portland, but our first stop was the beautiful town of Port Fairy. Here we launched about 10 AM and waited for our friends Michael and Emma, who for the first time are going to be on open ocean chasing tuna on their boat. While waiting, I quickly set up my rods. I normally run 2 skirts on each side, and I would have 2 deep divers just behind the boat. And we were on the way to tuna grounds. Michael was following us, and I have to say he was a bit scared at first, but having us along, somehow he built a bit of confidence and he kept going. We were straight out from Port Fairy Canal in about 50 meters of water. Jerry was on the wheel and we were trolling at our standard speed, which would be about 11 kilometers an hour. Then 10 minutes in and we were in action.
Beyond.
This thing, it was peeling my line like not tomorrow. I had to quickly tie up the drag, then I passed the rod to Jerry so I can get everything else ready. Then somehow this fish managed to spit the lure. At this time we didn't know what happened. Then a few minutes later, Michael and Emma managed to hook up their first ever tuna. It took a bit of time, but they managed to land it. We were very happy to see them getting one on their first trip. They were over the moon. In the meantime, I started looking for some new signs towards Lady Percy Island, and in no time we were on again. Same road, same lure. Same scenario. Jerry was on the road, I was moving everything out of the way and preparing the gaff while Mima was filming. Five minutes later, we had this fish in the boat. Happy days! As I took the lure out, I realized that the big fish we lost earlier, it got away because it straightened the hook. Jerry was very excited as that was his first tuna this year. So we kept trolling the area, and at that time Michael and Emma lost another fish. 15 minutes later we were on again. This time it was Mima's turn. This fish was bigger than the one before, so Mima had to work hard. This fish was way bigger than the one before, so Mima had to work really hard. After about 35 minutes, she needed a rest. So I took over and I managed to get the fish closer to the boat. Then I passed the rod back to Mima and grabbed the gaff. Finally, we managed to land this fish, and that is Mima's personal best tuna. We bled the fish, we washed the deck, and it was time to pack up and go towards Portland so we can set up the camp. Then it was sashimi time.
The very next video is the second day of our adventure. We ended up going towards Lady Percy Island and we managed to hook up
And land.
a tuna.
Nice size tuna too. Why are we saying that? Because Michael actually hooked 2 up, really nice size. They lost them both. On the other boat, Bernard, they hooked 1 up. They lost it. Will, Charlie and JJ, actually, they did many kilometers, but they just couldn't. They've seen live, they've seen everything, but they just wouldn't take anything. They've seen barrel jumping, actually, but they wouldn't. They just had no hookups. But pay attention. Misha lost his tuna. You'll see in this video. Whoever sends us at info@happyfisherman.com.au the answer, why did he lose his tuna and what happened there. It is a beginner's mistake. They didn't know. And I can tell you it's not Misha's fault to start with. I'll send you a t-shirt and I'll send you a cap.
It has to be the correct answer, though.
It has to be the correct answer, yes. Enjoy the next video and we'll see you after the break. On day 2, we were on the way to Lady Percy Island. Will and Bernard left early, so it's only us and Michael leaving Portland Harbour. This time we had my friend Misho and his wife Susie with us. Susie came on board with us and Misho was actually going with Emma and Michael.
Captain! Aye.
It was about 10 AM and we were on the way. The weather was just magnificent. In meantime, on a VHF we got news from Will and the crew that there is plenty of life around the island and they seen tuna jumping crazy. As we got closer to the island, we start trolling. Surprise, surprise, we were on in no time. It was the same rod, the same lure as the other 2 fish that we got the day before. Jerry was moving all the stuff out of the way and this time I was reeling the fish in. felt big, so we had to move everything out of the way. It took a while, but I had the fish right at the boat. Then I passed the rod to Jerry so I can grab the gaff. Not long after, we landed this beautiful fish. Once more, happy moments. We continued trolling, but no luck. In meantime, Michael was on a nice fish. As you see, from all the excitement, they forgot to take the lanyards off. After about 10 minutes, the line got cut and I lost the fish.
Cut the line under the boat.
We, on the other hand, we were back towards Portland to try to have some fun with silver whiting. Meantime, Michael's crew had another hookup and this time Misha was fighting the fish. Again, from all the excitement, the lanyards was still on. Pay good attention and send us an email to info@happyfisherman.com.au or send us a message on Facebook, what happened here. And the first right answer we will award with Happy Fisherman shirt and a cap. Will was trying hard, did the same things as we always do, but no hookups. After a while, the line gets cut and that's the second fish they lost. At this time, we are already close to Portland. As you see, we are very, very close to the shore. We did not anchor, just drifting around. My rig was cut down Hookem Sabiki rig, and for bite we used just sliced pilchard or sliced kuda, small piece of kuda that we just caught in the same area. After all this, we went back straight to the camp, and over there we had some sashimi, we had some tuna steaks, we played some music, and we had some great time with beautiful people.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
I hope, I dream, I wish to catch a big fish, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman, and I do it when I can. I'm a happy fisherman.
Are you kidding me?